This is a follow-up to my Sephora recommendation during the summer sale where I talked all about skincare. So I wanted to show you what I actually picked out from the sale. 2 came the day after the sale, but that's okay because I can just pick out the true full size at the next sale, which will be what, November. It's coming quick. And then I have a few items that might surprise you, but I have a reason why I picked it out. First up is Drunk Elephant. This, of course, I knew I was going to not only recommend to you, I'm going to pick out another one. I'll pick out another one during the fall sale next year, 2020, spring, fall, you get the idea. Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum. The full size is in the fridge. I did post it as an empty on my Instagram on the highlights. I started this playlist on there where I will only have the best of what I'm keeping in my skincare routine. So if you ever want to know, did she finish this up? Kind of give you a little sneak peek before the empties videos. Check the Instagram, the little highlight there. This next item I wasn't planning on picking out, but it was last minute and I was like, oh, that's right. I want to pick out another. I want to get another one. Milk Makeup's Hydro Grip Primer. I did a battle type testing of this with Cover Up X's, and this is the one that won. I noticed that this stays in my little, I have a carousel thing that you can twirl like a little Lazy Susan. This stays in there, and I noticed that I keep reaching for it. I was putting this on even on no makeup days. So it's telling me I like it. I was going to go ahead and pick out another size, the deluxe sample size, but I figured, okay, you're almost done with this. I'm like halfway through. I know I'm going to be done. And then I'll probably go through that other one of this size. So when you add up 10 ml, 20, might as well, because each one is, I think this is $15, so $30 for this. I might as well just get the full size, which is the same price, and this size is 45 ml. I think that's what it is. Yep. So 1.52 fluid ounces. So this is actually a better buy. Next up is Ordinary. I have 3 containers here. So I did pick out the Buffet, which is the multi-technology peptide serum. Now this has other specialties in it, but the first ingredient that is I must have again is the Sanaki, or the snake venom. I used to use a product from Tosa Wong, which is a higher concentration, I would say, of the snake venom. And the snake venom, the misunderstood reptile. Fun fact, snakes are actually one of my favorites. I used to, though Stephanie as a kid asked, I would make that as a snake. What that snake venom will do is it mimics Botox in a sense. So what it will do to the muscles and the wrinkles, not bad. Cannot wait to try that out. Then I did get the AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling serum. So this looks just straight up like blood right there. This is allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. I'll check it out and see. This is supposed to mimic the baby facial from Drunk Elephant. I still have my deluxe sample of the baby facial. So I've used it enough time, even though I have a lot left, I've used it enough where I can tell the difference between the two and see which one I'll like more. And of course the Ordinary, the price tag, I mean, you cannot beat the prices of the product. I think the Sanaki was, I think this was $14, but everything else was like $9, $7, really good deal. And then I have the Niacinamide 10%. So this will replace my Fourth Ray Beauty 10% as well, which I'm coming up on. I didn't like the texture. I didn't like necessarily that smell from the Fourth Ray. And I could tell there's a scent. I don't know if you have used it and have noticed a scent, but I have noticed a scent. For some reason, the Ordinary is not part of the sales with Sephora, 20% or whatnot, which I was like, why? It can't be because it's already reduced already so well in price, because there's other items like lash glue and other $7, $6, $4 products that you can get 20% off on. So it did make sense. Maybe it's the brand's thing. But because I couldn't use the discount code of the summer sale for that, I was able to just throw in a code and try the ABH eye primer. And I figured that this would be a good enough amount to see if I like it. Also, with my other orders, this is what I received during the sale. I'm going to try these out because I am very new to these Farsali products here. I want to see, is this a gimmick? Is it for real? Is it truly clean in the sense of the ingredients and so forth? I don't know. It was just always something about this brand. I think because it was so popular on Instagram that I immediately started to judge it in that sense. Judged it as, oh, it's probably a gimmick, but I think it deserves, well, it does. I'm going to give it a fair shot. So this is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir, Unicorn Essence, and the Skintune Blur. So it's nice to be able to have, you know, a pretty amount in here that I can test it out. Let you guys know in an upcoming makeup month box what I think about that as well. The next item I got is from Glow Recipe. It took this one sample, one single-use packet for me to grab this Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask, Glowing Radiance plus Softening. Now this is actually their size at the checkout counter. I don't believe this is the full size. So I'm still taking baby steps, but this one packet alone caused me to get it the next day. That rarely happens. When that happens, you know, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I have to go that next day when it opens and pick it up. It was this verbiage at the bottom that got me to rip it off and try it. You can use it as a wash-off mask. Now it says to use it for 10 minutes. Honey, I left this on for 30 minutes. Washed it off. Well, actually it says apply a thick, generous layer. I just put on like the amount that I normally would. I'm not trying to, you know, put half the bottle on my face. So this entire packet is what I put on. So I think it wasn't as necessarily as thick as it wants it to. I'm telling you this so that we don't go crazy with it, you know, because of the price of it. It can be a little bit up there. I took this off. My skin felt so soft. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And I just went to bed and it just felt so good. And I'm gonna tell you, with this AHA up in here helping with the fading of the dark marks, I had to get it. Had to get it. Glow Recipe is getting me to be like, what you have now. Radiant Petal Soft Skin and is just a dream away. I am going to stick to using this as a mask. That's how I'm going to do it. Because I have sleeping masks that I have that I enjoy. I'm leaving this in my mask routine. Blew me away. Blew me away. So I'm very happy with that. Then last is a product that I blame to my friend Candace. She got me to try this. This is the Youth the People Superfood Cleanser Face Wash. Now this is kale plus green tea, spinach, and vitamin. I just recommended this cleanser because it is the closest that she has found towards my Garnier. The one that I love, my deep pore cleanser. I couldn't find it. I was running around town trying to find it. And I was complaining to her. And she's like, try this. You probably will like it. And it reminds her of this. She's tried the Garnier too. And she was right. Last two items, even though I said in that video, we all have enough makeup, which we do. Let's focus on skin. I picked out two cosmetic products. Now the reasoning behind that is, first off, I know Natasha Denona, when she has these sales on Sephora, like with her Tropic palette, we won't see it again at that special reduced rate. It's just a pattern I've noticed with her, so that's why I picked it out. The Lila and the Sunset palette are already on my loves list, and at that rate, the discount with Sephora, it's marked down to even past the pro price. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and pick these two out. I don't believe she's going to have it at that lower of a price. And then you add 20% on it. I'm shocked that Natasha even had it during the sale. That is when you need to jump on those products where it's like, I'm eyeing you. I haven't touched these yet because I'm going to devote a full week to these palettes, actually all three. And I'm really going to pick it apart. And I'm going to pick it apart and I'm going to use it and I'm going to be like, okay, is this something that I feel is not only worth it, is the quality there? Is the price there? I'm going to hit, I might as well open up Sunrise too, I haven't used it yet. I'm going to hit every darn thing I can think of and say, is it worth it? Is it truly worth it? Did you happen to pick out anything from my recommendation video? Are you using it? Have you tried what I've talked about? Leave your feedback and your experience down in the comments. It helps me, but I'm also noticing it's helping other viewers as well. So we want to know. Share below. Thank you all very much for stopping by and watching. And if you want to stick around, you want to see me more, hit the bell. Well, you got to subscribe first. Subscribe first, then hit the bell. You'll get the notification. Love to see you back. And with that, that's all I have for you today. Thank you again for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.